Hey everybody, today is, the end of June, so per usual I am going to share with you my monthly favorites and hate-its. I don't have a whole lot of hate-its this month, but I have quite a few favorites to share, two which are non-beauty related. So yeah, let's jump into it. My first favorite are these Aveeno Clear Complexion Daily Scrub Pads. I had run out of my rock ones, which I usually use, but I went to Target and they didn't have them, but they had these, so I picked up this. It helps prevent breakouts and gently exfoliates for clean, even-looking skin with soy extracts. You get 28 pads, and they don't dry out, which is great. I've used about half of it already, but they stay really moist and they don't dry out at all. They're really gentle when you exfoliate with them. They don't like rub your skin raw or anything like that, but I found that they do kind of help with acne, since I've been struggling with my acne the past couple of months, and I feel like this is the only thing that's changed within my skincare routine, and it's helped quite a bit, at least I think so. And yeah, it's really inexpensive. I got it at Target, but I assume that you can get it at like Walmart or something like that. So my next favorite is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, which shouldn't be a surprise that I like it. It's been all over hell. I'm back. I've seen it a lot on YouTube, Instagram, things like that. It's cruelty-free, which is great, and it doesn't cause any flashback with flash photography, which is great and does exactly what it claims. The only thing I don't like about it, I'm not the biggest fan of the spatula, and I don't like the smell of it. Like, it smells really chemically, and it has kind of this, like, almost like paint, like a paint smell. That's like the big thing I don't like about it. I really don't like the smell, and especially since sometimes my nose is a little sensitive to strong smells, and this is strong smelling, so that's the one thing I really don't like about it. But other than that, it's a great foundation. It lasts all day. It doesn't look cakey when you put a powder on top of it. It doesn't cause like your skin to look oily, so it's great for oily skin and things like that. So my next favorite is this E.L.F blush. It's in the color Shy. It is really a beautiful color, and it's not super like really drastic. It's kind of just a pretty palish pink color, and I'm someone who's super red all the time, no matter what. So I kind of like my blushes to not be super a bold color. I kind of like the more sheer blushes. And this I think is really beautiful, and it looks really nice even on days where my red is showing through foundation, and like when I don't color correct or anything like that. And it's, super inexpensive since it's E.L.F. It's a pretty color, and the formula is really nice. It doesn't like magically disappear. It doesn't have a whole lot of fallout. Like, it has fallout, but not like a drastic amount. But yeah, it's been my go-to blush for this month. So my next favorite is kind of, I have mixed feelings about it, but I mostly like it, and that's the Flower Cosmetics Stick Foundation. I bought this specifically for my heating up a stick foundation video, but I've kind of come to really like it. The big thing with this foundation is that when you buy it, it has a little clear cap on top of the foundation itself, and that cap causes a crack in the barrel, and even like made the actual stick break. So mine's already broken, and I've used it maybe 5 times. so not a whole lot, so I do have to depot this and stick it in a container because it's useless since it has a huge crack in it and I have a bit that's completely broken off. So that's my biggest complaint about this. When I first tried it, I felt like it was kind of oily, but I think that was really because I was heating up the foundation. It's medium coverage, it's not full coverage, which is okay because, you know, some days I don't want huge full coverage. Like some days where I kind of want to do low-key makeup, I think this is great. It does oxidize quite a bit and has kind of more of a yellow undertone when it oxidizes, which for me is really annoying since I am so pale. But I can live with it, especially if I don't use that much, then it doesn't look that bad. But for me, if I like really pack it on and use a whole lot, then the color is just way off for me. So it's a mix. I like it, but I kind of hate it too. So, or not necessarily hate it, but I kind of dislike it for certain things. But I think if you have yellow undertones in your skin, I think this is great. Pink undertones, it's hit or miss. So some days it's okay for me, but days where I'm like super red, then it's kind of a pain because then the coloration is off, and then I have to bring it down on my neck just to make it look even. But that's my biggest complaint. And my other two favorites are non-beauty favorites. Well, one of them kind of is, but it kind of isn't, since it's an object, not a product. But my first favorite is this acrylic makeup organizer. I got this at Target for $3. So in the like the dollar bin section at the front of the store, I found it in there. So I bought this at one store, and then I went to another store to see if they had it, but they didn't have it. So I don't know if I assume it's in most stores, but the store I went to the second time didn't have it. But it's really nice. The lipstick things aren't that deep, so like for taller liquid lipsticks, it's kind of useless. So I've been mainly using this for like lipstick tubes because my ColourPop ones don't fit in it very well, which is what I initially wanted it for because I have enough ColourPop liquid lipsticks to fill up this entire thing. But it's convenient storage, so you can stick like powders here, stick your eyeliners or lip liners here, I don't know what you would stick back here. But for $3, that's a really good deal because most products like this on like Amazon with the similar format and spacing and things like that are like $12 to $20, and this was $3. It's like that price alone makes it so worth it. Okay, so then my next favorite, it's kind of ridiculous, is this MLS Cup Champions lanyard. At the beginning of the month, I went to the Pro Shop, which was a 2-hour drive, and I literally drove 2 hours just to go to the Pro Shop. I'm gonna rant about the Pro Shop. So, closer to me, there is a Team Shop, okay? The Team Shop is a fucking joke, like legit joke. They literally have very little Mariners and Sounders products. It's mainly just Seahawks, which pisses me the fuck off. Like, it makes me so mad. Like, so ridiculously mad. Like, even when I got my newer Fernandez jersey, I had to drive to a different Pro Shop closer to Seattle because the one close to me doesn't do personalization. So fucking stupid. Like, if you do it at one store, you should do it at all the stores. But we went to the Pro Shop, and the Pro Shop, you know, has like everything and is kind of equal for products and things like that. Granted, there's, you know, certain things that they have just for Seahawks, which is kind of annoying. But that's, you know, Pro Shop is like heaven to me. Like, I had to refrain from buying everything. And I'm sorry, this is like I shouldn't even be talking about all of this, but when we first walked in, they had this like large kind of like pillar, I guess, and one side had some Seahawks person. I don't know anything about the Seahawks. I don't like the Seahawks. But then on the other side, it was like a huge ass picture of Jordan Morris, and I didn't notice it at first, and then I turned around and saw it, and I swear to God, I almost had a heart attack because it kind of freaked me out. But yeah, there's that. But this lanyard is really nice. It has one side that has MLS Cup and a picture of the cup and the Sounders logo, and the other side it says 2016 MLS Champions with the logo. This is the only Champions piece of merchandise that I own for right now, because in the future I do want like a sweatshirt and the whole 9 yards. But, and it's ridiculous that I got a lanyard because I already have like, how many do I have? Like 4 other Sounders lanyards. But I had to buy this, and it was only like $5. So of course I had to buy it. Okay, moving on to Hate It. I only have one Hate It, and it's this E.L.F. concealer. I felt like the coverage was not that great. There's not a lot of product in the tube either. And it kind of shears out when you try to blend it out. See how it's like kind of sheer? It's not that great of coverage, and it's really kind of yellowy, and this was the lightest shade that they had. So I mean, granted, it was only like $1, so I wasn't expecting it to be like Tarte Shape Tape level of concealer, but I kind of was hoping that it was full coverage and, you know, better than what it actually is. Yeah, I mean, if you like sheer concealers and you have like yellow undertone skin, then go ahead and buy this. If you have pink undertone skin and you're pale AF, like me, don't bother with this because it's kind of useless. Yeah, that's my biggest complaint about it and why I don't like it. So, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed. I am sorry about my little Team Shop rant. I had to get it off my chest. All I do is complain about it, but, you know, that's just me. Everything I talked about will be listed in the description box down below, except for probably the lanyard, because you probably don't give a shit about the lanyard, but I give a shit about the lanyard. So yeah, if you would like, subscribe if you feel like it. I'm not forcing you to subscribe, but if you feel like subscribing, subscribe. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video.